Well, a lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC Bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. All right, so here he is, the former UFC Bantamweight champion out of Russia, Petr. Many believe he is on the short list of the best boxers in the UFC, but that says nothing of his takedown game, his submission game. This is a 5-tool player, as well-rounded a threat as we have in this Bantamweight division. All of that being said, most fighters that he faces are going to be trying to take him down and to limit his ability to use his hands at will. Going to be very interesting to see how the opposition approaches this one tonight. Both of these men can strike. A lot of danger on the feet with Petr. We'll see if he can get the hands going here in this one. Petr ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight champion, Petr.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go, round one. Umar Nurmagomedov is a man many fancy a future UFC Bantamweight champion, but how will he fare as the tests get stiffer? Tonight, you can argue, is the most elite fighter he will have ever faced. He wasn't leaning too much into that narrative in our fighter meeting. He believes the takedowns are going to be there at will, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him take a really good concerted shot here. Patented front kick there by Petr. All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages it. Nurmagomedov's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, that killing is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Nurmagomedov. And he's back up. All right, so Petr at times a slow starter, finding the range here early tonight.
And that's out of the norm for Petr. As you said, he's a guy that starts a bit slow because he always wants to process information. He's a professor out there. But by landing that shot, right there, it tells you that he's taking a bit of a different approach tonight. Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Oh, Oh, and there's the early takedown, just what the doctor ordered.
Exactly what he wanted to do. You saw it in the training footage. Takedowns are going to be the key. He got one early. He's on the right track.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is.
Nurmagomedov's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have. This is a terrible position.
Takes his back now. Jan's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements.
Oh, flying knee! Jan's head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Jeez, you can hear that.
Nice. Nicely done. And he's back up again.
Got
so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Just missed with the straight left hand. Block that strike. Nice straight right lands. Collar tie here in the clinch. Jan's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Going now to the body with that hook, well done there by Nurmagomedov. Final seconds here. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Round 2 straight ahead.
Listen, it's the control on the ground that's one of this fight. She cannot handle you on the ground. You are controlling every aspect of the ground.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Nurmagomedov gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these.
Lands another one of the Oh, that hurt. That hurt him bad.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Oh, he lands another.
Oh, good knee.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position. Oh, yeah! Oh!
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Jan gets lit up by that straight punch. Circling away towards the left now.
Clean punch.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Man, I would think when you fight a guy like Petr, you got to be in the best shape of your life. You see, he never stops. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Whiffs on that offering. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Good defense blocking that punch.
You be first.
Effective use of the jab there by Nurmagomedov. Big power shot there. Just over 2 minutes now to go. So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finishes.
Keep your hands up.
Clean punch right there.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep
Leg kick checked by Petr Yan.
one more takedown.
Work, guys.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Nurmagomedov's limping heavily now. Might not be a bad idea to raise that knee, try to check a kick. I'm just not sure how many more he can take.
Big punch from the clinch.
And again. Oh, he landed a flying knee there. 30 seconds to go in the round. Jan gets hit with a kick. Timely defense there, huge block for him. And there's that inside leg kick. 2 rounds in the books. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Nurmagomedov's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Well, just as he did the previous round, round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, when Petr gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that big
Unbelievable!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 39 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Umar Nurmagomedov!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I gotta think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
PlayStation